morning. It's me, Nancy, today. Well, I just woke up, and it's kind of late to be waking up. It's after 8, I think. I guess it really wears me out to go to the temple. What is this flower blooming in Willem's weeds? What is that? That's odd, isn't it? I don't see that flower anywhere else. Oh, you know, when I wake up and I don't have a plan, sometimes I would lie in bed and think, oh, I'm going to do such and such. Then I wake up and I'm so full of energy and I'm going to go do that. And it's awesome. These plants are getting very tall. How am I going to pick all those beans up there? Anyway, so when I wake up and I don't have a plan, I really have no idea what I'm going to do. I thought I should talk to you first. You're my friends. I guess after I walk through the house, I see what needs to be done. But that's not necessarily what I want to do. Hey, look at how those leaves over there are orangey. I wonder if that's from the sun. I wonder if the leaves are orange. This garden, you know, I'm really good at planting a garden. I can even plant it and weed it. But I'm no good at harvesting it. I'm not interested in that. Things don't look as good as they should look. Everything's a bit small and spindly. In spite of all the manure they had, maybe they just don't have enough room. Maybe they needed their roots to be deeper. Maybe they need to be less crowded. It is a very crowded garden. Well, there's lots of flowers over here on the cucumbers. Maybe they're going to have babies. Well, the weather has turned cool. And I'm not waking up at 5 o'clock. Hey, there's a mosquito in my own little teepee. I guess when I wake up and my back hurts, I can't find my red sticks anymore. I had those red walking sticks. I don't know what I've done with them. I've left them somewhere. They're not in the car. I should use them and walk. I have my walker, so I'll use my walker. But when my back hurts when I wake up. You know, I suppose that's why it's important to pray when you get up. I didn't pray. But I suppose if I were to kneel down and pray, the thought of kneeling is so hard on my back. Or hard on my head, thinking of my back. Oh, I know why they're orange. Those leaves over there are orange because the sun is coming through the stained glass, which is orange. It's an eagle. There's some bees in here. I suppose you need bees for pollinating. How do they pollinate things in greenhouses? Well, there are no wild bees. Hey, look, there's some broken ones. There's a dead leaf over there. Oh, that must have happened when Willem was pulling all these things out. The weeds. Actually, they weren't weeds. They were all radishes that went to seed. Bolted because it was too late when we planted them. Or too hot. I never knew radishes would do that. Well, the other day, Willem and I got this container of stuff from the pet shop in Ottawa. are getting very sleepy. We got this stuff from the pet shop, which we're going to pour in the pond, which is a bacteria that will help to decompose all the plant life at the bottom, which will get rid of leeches. I think we have leeches in the shallows. Don't have them in the deep, but we did in the shallows. Anyway, so that I'm going to put that in. And Mary Jane comes tomorrow. Do you remember MJ? Check out, just type in on my page, just type in MJ in the search bar there. Not in the whole YouTube search, but just in mine. She's an awesome person. She's a cook. Who are getting very sleepy. And she's an awesome cook. She has 5 boys, all grown now, and she has grandchildren. But she can really cook, and she's so funny. When we're together, we laugh all the time. It's so fun to be with her. Anyway, she's coming tomorrow. I think she's staying for the rest of the week. Yay! So hopefully we'll do cool stuff together. We shall see. Oh, there's a drop of water. It fell into the inside here and dripped on a leaf. I guess sometimes the best way to do it, if you have no plan for the day and you don't know what to do, is to just go outside. Because outside you will sit and see things. Or just sit anywhere and you'll see things. But I find that if I open my laptop, I can start doing answering comments, and you're getting very sleepy. And then I can end up using a lot of time and not really accomplishing anything. What is that tangle up there? Look at how little and thin that bean vine is. There's definitely a problem in here. Now as it gets cool outside, see, it's Canada. And so August, it cools way down. So it went down to like 6 or 8 last night. Which is, what, in the 40s? 55 is 10. No, maybe it was about 50. Anyway, very cold. Compared to the hot days of summer. See, I have on my long clothes again. I like wearing long clothes. First of all, the bugs can't get me. And second of all, when I'm outside working, I am not... I'm not cold. Or hot. Oh, you're getting very sleepy. Well, it's later than it's ever been. And now it's even later. And now it's even later. Time is marching on. Look at all those weeds in there. You see, nothing is a weed to me. That's the problem. They're just misplaced plants. Nature, I find, is very disorganized. It's organized on some levels, like it covers everything. And everything grows and has seed and fruit and grows again. But where it grows, it's not a very organized process. The wind takes everything everywhere, and so it's really hard for me to weed out things. Because they're not weeds, they're just plants. And they're all nice plants, and lots of them are edible. So I'm making a very bad gardener. Like all this little tiny green stuff. Oh, it's all green. Okay, that right there. See that? That's edible. So do you throw that away? Oh, we don't want that. Now this one I don't really care for. This one, its flowers are not very interesting. I wonder what it is. I should look it up and see what the name is. Whatever happened to my peas? Oh yeah, there they are. They had some peas, but they were never big enough to have peas of. I guess snow peas are like that, eh? What else is in there? Oh, that's dill. Oh, we're going to have a good dill crop. I can dig it. Alright, and then I have, this is alyssum, which smells so nice. It's all along the edge. I'm trying to smell you. Sorry. I wanted it on the edge to run over. All those cucumbers. See, they needed to be thinned. That's the problem here. So there's no thinning going on. Oh, look, one of those ornamental mullein came inside from the great outdoors. Now we're going to have to hear this dog all day again. George. This is wild lettuce. Wild blue lettuce. And that looks like nettles, but I don't think it is. I think it's that nettle look-alike. Same with that one over there. Our spinach all bolted. I guess I really have to clean this thing up. Get down on my hands and knees and do a good job. The beets and carrots are doing lovely over there. Willem's carrots are doing nicely over here. Well, we have not had anything from the garden yet, but we could have if I had come out here and I could have cut Swiss chard. My mother loved Swiss chard. But I thought if I planted Swiss chard it would be here forever. I should probably just take out all the extras and move the Swiss chard around so that this whole thing becomes Swiss chard. And we can always have Swiss chard here, and this would just be our Swiss chard garden. Because Swiss chard is kind of perennial. You don't have to replant it. Oh look, a bug. Oh, that's a big fly. I think I'd like to have a campfire. You know, campfires give me purpose. If I have a campfire, it takes the dampness away. It gives me something that I'm very busy doing. Reason to sit there. And then I could bring out my laptop and work on comments. Maybe I'd even do some weeding in here. Alright, well those are my thoughts for the morning. So I guess it's pretty important to have a plan for the day, otherwise, whatever. Drifting. Yeah, I'm going to do that thing in the garden. I do want to dig some grass out of the garden. Looks beautiful out there in the sun. I should make some more signs. There were some signs I had ideas for. One was, hey, our elm died. Our elm completely died, all the way from the top to the bottom. The one at the end of my Sunrise Hillside hammock. My winter hammock. Okay, well, I guess I've been rattling. I should just let you go. I got a fire going, and I'll be back. It gives me purpose to talk to you. It does, but I can't read my scriptures and talk to you at the same time, so I'm going to go read my scriptures. I'm supposed to study the scriptures for 20 minutes a day. I'm going to see if I can do that. We'll check it out. I get a fire going, and then I'll do that. Okay, bye-bye.